Just for a second, picture yourself in a world where money isn't an issue. The freedom to pursue your passions without being confined to a 9-to-5 job is the stuff of dreams. Therein lies the value of passive learning. It's all about getting rich without putting in any real effort. And we're going to go over some steps to do today to implement the advice of renowned expert Robert Kiyosaki. Therefore, if you want to get rich, you need to learn to earn money without doing anything at all, says Kiyosaki, a successful entrepreneur, investor, and best-selling author of the hit book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Instead than depending solely on your employment for cash, he suggests developing various streams of passive income. Looking ahead to 2024, let's examine his top 6 suggestions for assets that will generate income. First, P2P lending. Cool people can get some extra cash by lending it to others who can't receive loans from banks through peer-to-peer lending, or P2P lending. Online platforms allow average individuals like you to lend them money instead of going to a bank. In exchange for their repayment, you will accrue interest, which will increase your wealth. You might think of Lending Club and similar internet services as intermediaries. They mediate between those in need of financial assistance, borrowers, and those offering it, investors like you, in the hopes of making a profit. P2P lending is fantastic for the reasons given below. Firstly, it has the potential to generate a higher rate of return than traditional savings accounts or bond investments. Because fewer expenses are incurred, a larger portion of the interest can be retained. Second, there are many different borrowers that you can distribute your funds to. Diversity is the key word here. It's similar to spreading your bets across multiple areas. If you lend money to multiple people, you spread out the risk of losing it all in the event that one of them can't repay you. Finally, helping others who may have trouble getting loans elsewhere is a great feeling, and P2P lending is a great way to accomplish just that. You could say it's a win-win situation. Somebody receives the help they need, and you make some money. But keep in mind that there are hazards to consider. In the event that the borrower is unable to repay the loan, your investment may be partially or completely lost. Before you start lending your money, give it some serious consideration. 2. Property. I'll explain in layman's terms why real estate investing is a good way to gain money. Envision it as a passive means of financial gain. It's the same as planting a money tree and watching it produce fruits year after year. A financial expert named Robert Kiyosaki loves real estate because it's tangible, like owning a house or building. I will show you how to invest in real estate in a few different ways. Investing in real estate and renting it out is a good place to start. Rent is paid to you by them, and you become their landlord. This has the potential to be a reliable source of income. This is what Robert Kiyosaki recommends. Real estate investment trusts, REITs, are an additional investing option. Apartment buildings, office complexes, and retail malls are all examples of real estate that these types of businesses own and manage. If you put money into their business, they will treat you like a partner and give you a cut of their profits. Do not feel obligated to purchase an entire home. You can just put your money into these businesses and profit from them. Let me tell you something awesome about real estate. Making a lot of money off of other people's money is possible. Come with me. Imagine you are interested in purchasing a piece of real estate but lack the full sum necessary to do so. You can get a loan from a bank or another source to cover the cost. After that, you can repay the loan using the money you earn from rent. Making more money than you borrowed is possible if you do this correctly. You might think of leverage as a magic trick. To sum up, investing in real estate is an excellent strategy for generating wealth. Invest in real estate investment trusts, REITs, and let them handle the legwork for you, acquire homes to rent out, or use other people's money to get rich. Following Robert Kiyosaki's advice is key to make your money go farther. The third point is intellectual property. Legal protection should be seriously considered if you possess unique and valuable ideas, inventions, or creative works. Here, we talk about IP, or intellectual property protection. Intellectual property encompasses a wide range of assets, including innovation patents, logos, copyrights for literary works, musical compositions, and artistic creations, and trade secrets, such as proprietary recipes. Why is this important now? Owning these things allows you to generate income even when you're not actively working. Envision yourself as the creator of a groundbreaking video game who receives royalties from corporations who license their IP. Simple money, huh? Let's dissect it. Envision yourself developing, patenting, and selling a video game in multiple languages. A check arrives in the mail every few months with no effort on your part. A prudent step toward safeguarding your concept, no large outlay required. Likewise, when you sit down to write a novel. If you write a book and sell it to a publisher, you can expect to receive a monthly payment. No-brainer, is it? I can show you how IP can make you money consistently even while you're not working. Allow me to explain. Being a famous writer or an inventive genius is not necessary. Invest in the innovative ideas of others. If you invest in a book or a movie, for instance, you stand to gain financially from both. It's the same as receiving a piece of the pie without really working for it. So, to sum up, if you have creative or innovative ideas, you should legally protect them and then allow others to utilize them and compensate you for them. In this method, you can earn money effortlessly. 4 stocks that pay dividends. Just pretend that purchasing shares in a firm is something you're considering doing as an investment. A person becomes a partial owner of a business when they purchase stock in that business. Now, some businesses are particularly generous and will pay you a portion of their revenues as dividends. A dividend is a small monetary payment made by a firm to its shareholders. From time to time, it's you again. It's the equivalent of a token of appreciation for having a stake in the business. Owning dividend stocks means you'll receive these benefits on a regular basis. The great thing about dividend stocks is that they have the potential to provide a constant flow of additional income. You can obtain this sum without liquidating your shares. Your account will just reflect it. It's as if you had a money tree that never needed pruning since it kept producing fruits. Now is the time to choose robust and thriving businesses. Companies that could soon go bankrupt are not ones you want to put your money into, are they? Consequently, while searching for dividend stocks, prioritize companies with a track record of profitability and sound financial management. But are the dangers not a concern? Listen up, folks. The equities themselves do not provide the greatest risk to stock investors. You are it. What matters is your decision-making process. The true risk comes from jumping in headfirst without proper planning. The most important thing to remember is that dividend stocks are a terrific method to get some additional cash without having to sell your shares. Be prudent, invest in solid firms, and keep in mind that you, the investor, are frequently your own worst enemy. Make well-informed decisions after you've studied up. 5. Companies. If done correctly, starting a business can be a great way to supplement your income without sacrificing your personal life. The goal is to build a system that can function independently of your constant supervision. Envision a company that can run smoothly without you being there all the time. We intend to achieve that. You can accomplish this by launching a business that generates revenue even when you're not physically present. Online product sales, such as e-books or courses, can help you achieve this goal. After you've manufactured these items, you can sell them repeatedly with minimal additional effort. You may maintain your income stream in this way without having to labor non-stop. The question then becomes, how can you launch a company from the ground up if you lack the necessary expertise, resources, or time? Even that has an answer. Other people's enterprises are available for investment. As a passive investor, you are not required to take an active role in running your investment company. You should just invest your money instead. You also stand to gain financially from the company's success. Consider the work of Robert Kiyosaki. He has built a profitable business empire that allows him to live the high life without always toiling away at his ventures. It isn't easy to build a business that can generate income on its own. Creating a reliable income that can sustain you for many years requires commitment and persistence, but the payoff is worth it. You can earn money and have more time for what really matters to you by building an autonomous, self-sustaining business. Pensions, number 6. Concerned that you won't have enough money to retire comfortably? Would you like to retire with a steady stream of income? Annuities are something to consider if that's the case. Let's make things easy for ourselves. An annuity is structured similarly to an insurance contract. In exchange for a lump sum payment today, the insurance company guarantees recurring payments in the future, much like a pension. When you're no longer able to work, an annuity might provide a reliable source of income. Imagine it as a steady flow of funds that will see you through your golden years. However, bear in mind the following. Moreover, annuities are not without their drawbacks. The fact that the amount they pay you may not rise in tandem with inflation is a major concern. The money you receive from the annuity might not be sufficient to meet your expenses if the cost of living increases. Annuities come in various forms. Some annuities begin paying out immediately upon receipt, while others do not begin paying out until a later date, such as retirement. Another option is an annuity, which could potentially increase your income but is more predicated on the performance of your investments and thus carries a higher degree of risk. First, let's picture it very simply. Picture this. You have a sizable nest egg set aside for retirement, but you're nervous about losing it all due to the wild swings in the stock market. If you want a steady stream of income, almost like a paycheck, you can invest in an annuity. Be cautious, though, because this is a financial decision. Before you invest in an annuity, it's wise to see a financial advisor and carefully consider the benefits and drawbacks of the product. You can augment your current income or save for retirement with a constant stream of money if you learn to earn passively. It entails spreading your money around in various assets that can generate income. But before you put your money into anything, make sure you know all the ins and outs, talk to financial experts, and do your homework. You can secure enough income to live your life as you want, regardless of market fluctuations, provided you are patient, work hard, and have a good financial plan. This film has been a labor of love for me, and I hope you enjoy it too. For tuning in, I am grateful. Make sure to subscribe and enable notifications for future videos like this one if you enjoyed it. Wishing you a fantastic day or night. I'll catch you in the future video.